Hello best friends, Happy New Year. I hope you're doing awesome today. In this video I'm going to show you some fragrances that are very expensive and their less expensive counterparts. We got a shout out to Zach Walton, the viewer of the day. We're going to start with Creed Aventus. When Creed Aventus came out in 2010, I started smelling it and I thought it was different. In 2011 I bought my first bottle of Z01. It was over $160 only for a 4-ounce bottle. I was already wearing it and I went crazy in love. I even did a video about it right here where I sprayed myself 5 or 10 times for 10 days in a row. And just so you know, if you've never tried Creed Aventus and you're wearing a fragrance such as Club de Nuit Intense, people say once they go back, they never come back to Creed. Once they go back to Aventus, they never go back to the clones. Anyway, Creed Aventus has pineapple, bergamot, apple, black currant, and then they have the new 2020 commemorative batch, which maybe it has some added lemons or something like that, and some different cyclamen, which is a pink floral note, and it does smell very good. I sprayed some on my hand. It dries down just beautifully. This batch seems to be a little bit brighter than this. This is the regular Creed Aventus. If you don't know, they make different batches, and sometimes they take different woods from different trees in Louisiana, so it becomes smokier or sweeter or this or that. And it's all. Now that you know the context that I used to wear Creed Aventus in, I'd like you to know that the Club de Nuit came out in 2015, but then I realized it wasn't so bad, but I kind of was snobby because I was already wearing Creed Aventus, so I gave it a hard judgment. Just so you know, in 2013 this fragrance came out called Aventus Silver Supremacy, but back then it was like $80 or $90, and this one was crushing it, coming in, maybe it was $45 back then, and now of course you can buy these Club de Nuit Intense by Armaf for like $25 to $35. The story goes though, this Supremacy by Aventus Silver started coming into America 2018, more readily and more available and more price conscious, and they allowed me to offer it for $28. I'm pretty much like this one better than this. This one does project a little better, but this one overall the smell smells better and more closely related to Creed Aventus. And you know I've had the Z01 batch, so I'm a very much aficionado of Aventus. 5 sprays last for 10 hours on this. Sillage is pretty strong and age is 25 and up. If you're here and you just want to take a baby step to a better quality fragrance like Creed Aventus and you're wearing Club de Nuit, maybe you should try Patron de Nuit, which is made in Paris. It's a different fragrance company called Essenza. It's a high-end niche brand, and one of the newest ones on the block also is called Are You Serious? On paper, this lasted 4 days to give you an idea of the strength. Amazing 2-hour projection. It's a lot fruitier in the opening, but it's got a lot of power in it. Hardcore fruity batch of Aventus is Are You Serious? A nice, elegant, niche, quality, organic, natural feeling Aventus is Patron de Nuit. And then you have the Club de Nuit and this one. Next up, we have a fragrance called Francis Coeur de Gin's Aqua Vitae Forte, which is like $300 for a small bottle, and this is unisex scents, and so is this one called Aventus 9 AM. Spicy scents of mandarin, cardamom, cidra, and pink pepper. It's a big fruity spiced fragrance with green apple and orange blossoms and a nice woody note. It's got cedarwood musk and it's got patchouli and musk, so it's moderate projection and a nice scent trail on this. A very good performance, 8 hours, and it is a unisex fragrance. Next, they came out with a fragrance called Amouage Interlude, man, which costs about $280 in the store, and everyone's now talking about this fragrance. It's called Supremacy Incense. It's dangerously spicy. Like, you might not like it if you're not used to spicy fragrances. They call it the Blue Beast, the Amouage Interlude. They call that one the Blue Beast. Now I'm going to call this the Silver Blue Beast because it's like a silver blue bottle, as you can see. The best fragrance to wear in cold weather are like incense-based fragrances or sweet gourmands. If you don't have the sort of budget for Amouage Interlude, man, and you want that spicy, mass-appealing style fragrance, try this one called Incense. The first 10 minutes, this is nuclear. It's a nuclear bomb of incense and elegant, smoky, rare woods. After 3 hours, the warm spice in the beginning begins to show some spicy oregano, and it calms down slightly into some citruses, and it's got some velvety ambergris that melts the honey, the slight honey in here. It's got some crispy green apple in here as well that's mixed with all those smoldering smoky incenses and woods, and It's an outstanding performing fragrance for the price. Can you comment down below one of your 3 favorite clones of this year that you're wearing? Another fragrance I'd like to show you, which is the opposite. It's called Club de Nuit Sillage, which can be found in America $70 to $80, maybe $60. The price is very high, just like it was very high with Silver Supremacy. This is an RMF brand, the brother of this Club de Nuit. This smells like Creed Silver Mountain Water. And another fragrance, here's Creed Silver Mountain Water, in case you don't know what it looks like. Got the bottle right here. It's all white bottle. And another fragrance that smells like Creed Silver Mountain Water is called Supremacy in Heaven. And it's a lot cheaper than this. This one kind of smells better though, but this smells just as good, like 95%. This has just that extra scent of excellence in it, but 28 bucks, 70 bucks, lasts just about the same amount of time. I'd highly recommend Supremacy in Heaven. Thank you very much. Happy New Year. Be safe and have a great